Hey, what's up guys? Panda here from Panda Gaming, and welcome back to EA Sports UFC 3. So, today's video is just about me going back to my roots. In UFC 2, I was a ground fighter, and I loved the ground game. I feel like I could control my opponent more. It wasn't as lucky, or that one-shot aspect to it wasn't there. So, what I've been doing here lately in Ranked is, even though the ground patches haven't came through yet, I've been taking it to the mat. I've been trying to get those takedowns, taking advantage of the takedowns. Here you see me using Damian Maia, a complete one-sided fighter, but nonetheless a very good ground grappler, going up against the best striker in welterweight, in my opinion, at Stephen Thompson. We get the takedown early on in the fight, and here's what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to be more patient than ever, because it's hard to land ground and pound at the moment. Because as soon as you land a ground and pound strike, your opponent, their transition is so fast, it barely gives you time to deny. So really, if you want to hold a position, you need to be super careful when you're going to land those takedowns. He gets back up very well. Another thing that I hope they change in this upcoming ground patch is the stamina. You lose a significant amount of stamina, right? When you're punching, it makes sense. Right there he misses a kick. We go for a great takedown, and that was a very good position. This submission, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. He doesn't lose any stamina. This entire time, he's not losing any stamina. Neither am I, but I really wish it would work the stamina game down. Because we are moving. Like, our guys are moving. We're doing different moves. So why are we not losing stamina? Another thing is I feel like there should be some kind of stamina drain for the guy on bottom for holding the guy on top's weight. I mean, like right now, Damian Maia's stamina, if he would have held that position, should have been slowly draining. Not the yellow stamina, not the current stamina, but the base bar. Maybe like when you slip 3 or 4 punches in a row or something, it goes down a little bit. I don't know, something, because if you look at real life fights, like look at Habib when he fought Barbosa, or Al, just when he lays on them, just holding them down, that is a significant drain to their stamina, and it really goes into the long-term effects of a fight. But anyways, what I was talking about, I really hope that they change the stamina game a bit for submissions. I think submissions should be harder the longer they go. You know, the first gate should be the easiest gate to get out, because you're not that vulnerable. The 5th gate, when your arm is completely stretched out, that should be the hardest gate to get out, in my opinion. So instead of the way it is now, it just gets easier as you go. The first gate's easy, second's easier, third, you know, you get to the 5th gate, it's way easy. Here, Damian Maia gets a head kick knockdown. I know it, head kick knockdown, but we took advantage. And what I've been learning, guys, what I've been learning from this is, when I try to get fights to the ground, and I grind people, and I just work that stamina, work the little pitter-patter shots to the head, when they get back standing, people will tend to be over-aggressive. They're already frustrated that they've been on the ground, especially if you hold them down for a minute or two. They feel like they've been there for hours. So they come out too aggressive, and they make mistakes more. Also, like right there, I block a kick, I get a takedown. Damian Maia doesn't have the best takedowns. He's not a GSP, but I do get that takedown, and then I give up the position automatically. And that's one of those things that supposedly has been fixed, where as soon as you get a takedown, your opponent gets a free pass. They get a free transition to wherever they want to go. Here I clinch up, and I'm working some knees, trying to drain that stamina, but here I go for the takedown. I saw I had a huge stamina advantage. He's going to try to transition. You see how I threw one ground and pound strike, and then I denied it. I denied another one. Now that we have a huge stamina advantage, the stamina is frozen. It won't go down. It won't go up. I'm in a very dominant position at this moment. But these gates are getting out easier as they go. This opponent, he only went 2 directions. He made it really easy for me to stop which way he was going. You need to go more than 2 directions, guys. But there, Damian Maia gets a very satisfying, good win against Stephen Thompson. Alright, let's head to the next fight. In this here fight, I'm using T-City. Brian Ortega, he's a really good fighter, but going up against Conor McGregor, the stand-up GOAT, I know I got to get the takedowns, and I'm going to do more of the same. I throw a crazy head kick right there for no apparent reason, just to be silly, apparently. He's landing some good leg kicks, and I'm trying to get that takedowns. The takedowns are still iffy. Good job denying it from Connor. Takedowns, you know, they don't actually shoot for takedowns anymore like they did in the beginning of the game. Now they kind of take one step, and if you're not in that range, he doesn't even grab him. But yes, so being a ground fighter, working that ground, I'm slowing fights down. Here I catch a body kick and I get that takedown. That's what I was looking for. Now, right there, Connor gets a pass. Even though I was waiting for it, sometimes you deny it in an instant and it still lets him get a pass. But I'm going to hold him here and see what we can do. He stands up. I'm fine being in the clinch, but he gets out. Very nice. Good job from ya boy Yent. 93. I'm trying to read his name up there. Anyways, so he's breaking the block, and I'm striking a bit because I'm not going to get completely away from striking, but I'm going to take advantage of situations like this. I catch another body kick. We get another takedown. I'm going to look for an anaconda choke right here and see if I can get him out of here. A lot of people will go for this choke, and they'll just let you out just because they're not trying to finish. They're just trying to score some points. But I'm already at stage 4 of this choke, and he gets out. Excuse me, stage 4. Now he's in side control, and I'm thinking I got to get him to full guard. Now he's in guard, and I'm thinking this is Brian Ortega's world right here. If I could just make him make a mistake, right? He's throwing the same hand, ground and pound. So I let him hit me a few times. Yes, I let him hit me a few times. Then we slap on the arm trap and the triangle. I'm trying to pull this off. I missed the chain, so it's going to be a longer submission, but that's okay because I got a good feeling. I mean, we almost got a guillotine with the same max stamina. Here we're on the 4th and final gate, and Brian Ortega gets the tap. That a boy, Brian Ortega. Now, these fights, guys, are all fights back-to-back in rank. This didn't take me multiple times. This is a 3-fight win streak where I just decided I was going to go back to the guy I was in UFC 2, that if I put you in a submission, it's going to be really hard for you to get out. Usually, I always say the first submission is my filler submission. It's, you know, if I throw you in a submission, even if I know I'm not even going to attempt it, I just want to see what gate you start with. What if you change gates, how you change gates, if you go left, right really fast, or if you hold one direction. I'm looking for all these different things, trying to give me advantage for that next submission. That's the one I'm going to try to go for the finish on. So if you guys out there are trying to be better at submissions, and say you got somebody in sprawl and you lock in a guillotine, but you don't actually want to attempt it, you just want to score some quick points, well, pay attention to what gate they started with. Pay attention to if they went left first and then down, because the next time you put them in a submission, you have an advantage. You have like a scouting guide to where they're probably going to start this way. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully that'll help step up your game a little bit on the submission part, at least till these upcoming patches. Now, let's talk about this fight we got going on. Back using T-City, we're going to be going up against Conor McGregor again. It's like everybody's favorite fighter to use here recently. But it's more the same. I know I want to strike a bit. I want to strike a little bit, but I want to mainly get that takedown and see if we can't lock in some type of choke or submission. You know, that's what I want to do. We're trading a little bit here against Nacho Drew. See that? The takedowns are one step. Literally, it's like you're changing your stance, and that's them going for a takedown. But there I block a head kick, and I get a quick takedown. Very nice. T-City's going to try to do some work here. You see me just laying there. I was waiting to deny, but I still couldn't get it. Still couldn't get that deny. There, he gets his transition before I got mine off, apparently, so he gets to get back to his feet. Good job from him. It's really easy to get back up these days. I mean, there should be no complaints about how easy or how hard it is to get off the ground. That's not the case. I'm landing some good strikes, trying to make him miss. There he missed a push kick to the face, but I didn't hit my block, and for some reason, if you don't block it, it's almost impossible to get that takedown. So we get back up. I block a leg kick, and the leg kick gives me that takedown. So now that we're in this position, More the same. You see him get the pass. I know he's going to try to stand up relatively quickly, so I deny that. Full guard sweep, and then now I go straight to side control. Two transitions right there, back to back. Now that we're in this position, I'm like, alright, I could try to go for that guillotine choke. I can see what he wants to do. There he tries to pull me to maybe half guard. Maybe he was trying to get side control top. But we're just denying his transitions and working that stamina. Now, since I've started playing this way, I've found that I'm winning more fights later in the fight. But it's much easier. We're not going toe-to-toe for 15 minutes. I'm getting rocked. He's getting rocked. It's mainly I'm controlling the fight. I'm controlling what's happening. And here we get stood up. Good job, Herb Dean. Nothing was happening. But it's mainly me controlling the fight, dictating what's happening, how things are going, and then slowly but surely wearing you down, making you frustrated. And that's basically how I played UFC 2. Was if I got you down, I was going to try to keep you there for the entire round and maybe get that finishing submission. So, but here we go. We're striking a bit. You can see his stamina is a little bit less than mine. His leg health is greatly less than mine. And that last patch, you get a grappling advantage if your opponent has less leg health. So, right there we block a flying knee to the head. I go for the clinch. He gets out automatically. So we're going to have a grappling advantage, a small grappling advantage because of these leg kicks that we're just checking. We're checking the leg kicks. Here I throw a jab, lead head kick. It was very nice. Good lead leg kick. Or head kick, whatever. Alright. Throws a little leg kick. And I'm basically riding out the end of the round, just chipping away at that leg. This is about when I notice, hey, that leg is, pretty low. And if you can check a couple leg kicks and then throw a couple and they land, what's going to happen is once he realizes his leg's getting hurt, he's going to try to switch stances. And that other leg has already been damaged from you checking leg kicks. But he's coming in my face. Touch him up with a little 1-2. He hits me with a push kick to the face. And he's putting on the pressure. But there we get a rock. We rock him. I'm going to try to let him put him down. We did with the head kick. He tried to sway back. Couldn't get out of range. I go for some quick body hooks. But then I'm out. I'm done. I'm not chasing because the vulnerability spike is huge. And I'm like, I don't want to get rocked. I just got a good start to round 2. And try to win rounds, guys. Don't try to win fights. Try to win rounds. Because if you win enough rounds, you're going to win that fight. So when I stopped looking at a fight as whole and was like, look, this is 5 individual fights. And I got to win all of them. Or at least more than he wins. Here we're in round 2. We check a leg kick and we get a takedown. That's how I look at it, man. There we finally get that deny I was looking for in half guard. And he should reverse me here because he pushed me to guard. My transition was still going through, so he gets an easy reversal. But now we're in my house, T-City's house. I put him in the rubber guard. And I'm like, what are you going to do? You can go left, right, up, down, sideways. Let me know in the comments, guys, for 1, if you want to see more videos like this. And for 2, if you want a tutorial on the rubber guard. You want me to go over rubber guard in depth? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you're new to Panda Nation and you want to join the squad, all you got to do is subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And T-City is throwing some haymakers from full mount. He barely survives, but be patient. A lot of people get overexcited when they hurt somebody. You see, I stopped punching. I'm laying on him. I'm sitting here. I deny transition, then go back to mount. I wasn't trying to go for that kill. I just took my time and was patient. Here I'm landing more ground and pound strikes. I'm thinking this is going to be the end of the fight. It's over. Gets the arm trap. Now I let him roll me over because I'm like, he's got low head health. He's got, low leg health. I'm going to get a grappling advantage. I deny his get up. Go straight to a triangle. Now in this triangle, I do wait and I advance it all the way from the first gate to the 4th gate by switching it to an arm bar. And just like that, it's over. Now, with that being said, T-City has great submissions, and he has an amazing guard off the bottom. But a lot of things had to happen for that to work out like that. I had to let him roll me over when he caught my punch, and I had to wait, and when he stood up, I had to deny him, and then I went straight for that triangle instead of going for rubber guard or anything like that. So pick and choose, guys. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I had a lot of fun fights. 3 fights in a row on ranked. Turned out to be perfect. But thank you. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys think out there. Hopefully I'll see you at the next stream, guys. Take it easy. Take care. I appreciate you stopping by.